Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Lynette here, and today, as you can see in the title, we are talking about fluoride. And what inspired this video is my recent dentist visit for a cleaning. And so as they were doing this cleaning, I noticed that, I knew that she said the fluoride and she was putting it in between my teeth, and then she added another layer, which I thought was kind of weird. Now they put this wax with the fluoride in it, and they want you to sit and let that stay in your mouth at least, well, no, they say you can just leave it in, basically, and try not to eat in an hour. And I thought about it, and something kept bugging me. It was like my spirit was not right about what was happening, but I was on my phone and I was kind of trying to take care of a few things at one time, so I couldn't really kind of think about what was going on. And I knew that I had studied fluoride, and I knew there were a lot of toxic issues with it, but it just didn't come to mind at that time. And by the time she got done, it was like it was just a film of wax sitting on my teeth. So was I supposed to eat that wax? They were like, yeah, you can eat, afterwards, after about an hour, go ahead and eat. But I came home because my spirit just was not sitting right with all of this fluoride in my mouth. And so I just scrubbed the whole wax as much as I could get off. I used a hard bristle toothbrush that I have. And so, yeah, I didn't trust it. I just took it out, and I was like, oh, what have I exposed myself already? My next visit, I'm definitely going to make sure that they use everything non-fluoride, because after I came home, it prompted me to study again. And what I came across, I was like, oh my goodness. I don't even know why we're using fluoride. It really should be banned. I mean, everything that it's supposed to do, like strengthen your teeth and keep, I guess your gums or whatnot, it actually does the opposite. It actually breaks down the bones in your teeth. And so, yeah, that's what prompted this video. So we're going to jump right into the video and get started. Exposure to fluoride is a contentious topic, mostly because exposure is everywhere. Not only is fluoride a common ingredient in toothpaste, many municipalities have a fluoridated water supply. Why? Well, the reasons we're given is that it encourages oral health, even though it's not known to prevent harmful oral bacteria. What is known is that fluoride is toxic. In fact, the number one reason for poison control calls concerning fluorides are for children who've eaten toothpaste. Long-term ingestion is harmful to the brain, digestive system, heart, and bones. Even the tooth enamel is supposed to help. These next 9 shocking facts will make you take a second look at your exposure to fluoride. According to Dr. Edward Root, these are the dangers of fluoride exposure. Number 1, it weakens skeletal health. Skeletal fluorosis is a condition resulting from fluoride consumption. The liver is unable to process fluoride. Thus, it passes into the bloodstream where it combines with calcium that has been leached from the skeletal system. You're left with weak bones, otherwise known as skeletal fluorosis. The risk has been known about for decades, yet it has not been established how much exposure will trigger skeletal fluorosis, and the impact it has on quality of life is horrendous. The best way to protect yourself is to avoid fluoride. Recently, Chinese authorities established a link between reductions in fluoride exposure and the incidence of fluorosis. It causes arthritis. Fluoride has been shown to cause calcification of cartilage, the essential tissue for joint health. Degenerative osteoarthritis have been linked to skeletal fluorosis. It's toxic to the thyroid. Iodine and fluoride belong to a family of compounds known as halogens. Although iodine is beneficial to the thyroid, fluoride is not. However, because of the similarities, the thyroid can absorb fluoride instead of iodine. This is bad. Fluoride is toxic to thyroid cells. It inhibits functions and causes cell death. For decades, fluoride was used to reduce thyroid function in individuals suffering from an overactive thyroid. Now, and pay attention to this, the range used in water fluoridation matches the levels typically used to reduce thyroid function. It calcifies the ultra-important pineal gland. Although the full capabilities of the pineal gland have been the subject of debate for centuries, it is known for certain that, at a minimum, the pineal gland regulates body rhythms and wake-sleep cycles, two extremely important functions. Fluoride is especially toxic to the pineal gland, where it accumulates and calcifies the gland. In fact, by the time the average person reaches old age, their pineal gland will have higher calcium density than their bones. It accelerates female puberty. It also deserves mention that the pineal gland plays an integral role in the onset of puberty. Research has shown that girls living in areas prone to more fluoride exposure experience puberty earlier than the girls exposed to less. Fluoride's damaging effect on sexual function only begins here. It's harmful to male and female fertility. A direct link exists between fertility rates and fluoridated drinking water. Higher levels of fluoride correspond to lower fertility rates, particularly with drinking water levels of 3 ppm. Animal models show that fluoride reduces reproductive hormones in females. Men have it just as bad. Those suffering from fluorosis have lower testosterone and fertility than men with limited fluoride exposure. It's bad for kidney health. Fluoride is toxic to the kidneys, and a higher rate of chronic kidney disease has been reported in areas where the water contains high levels of fluoride. According to Chinese researchers, a fluoride level of 2 milligrams per liter is all it takes to cause renal damage in children. While water fluoridation levels are often much lower than this, the fluoride bombardment continues with toothpaste and other sources. It's harmful to the cardiovascular system. Research suggests that the exposure to fluoride causes cardiovascular inflammation and atherosclerosis. Other research has examined its effects on blood pressure but had mixed results. Regardless, despite that cardiovascular disease can have many causes, the evidence and history shows its incidence increases with exposure to fluoride. It has negative cognitive effects. The Fluoride Action Network reports that as of May 2013, 43 studies have examined the effects of fluoride on human intelligence. The results should motivate anyone to minimize their fluoride exposure. One observation is that fluoride negatively impacts children's neural development. Another is that children living in highly fluoridated areas have up to 5 times greater chance of developing a low IQ compared to those who do not. Okay, so that was all about fluoride. The toothpaste that I use is coconut. I've been using coconut oil from the beginning. I just started using this one. This one has charcoal in it. But one thing you have to know about charcoal, it does extract heavy metals. So you don't want to swallow this. I don't understand why people eat this, because it does take minerals out of your body when you do that. So be sure to just rinse it out well, but it does help your teeth to whiten. This is good. It's just a coconut oil. Coconut oil, charcoal activated. I've been using that. And if I don't have this, then all I use is coconut oil. And I've been using coconut oil for years. And as you can see, it still looks clean. It's doing the job. Coconut oil has a lot of wonderful benefits when it comes to just killing off bacteria, keeping your gums really healthy. So there's a lot of benefits in just using that. So anyway, I hope this video blesses you. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember that you are beautiful and I love you.